All right.
Hi, Kelly.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for doing this now.
Sure.
I'm sure you're tired right off the bus. You just arrived in New York City. How's the tour been going so far?
Good, really good so
Yeah?
far. Yeah, actually.
So I can see that people have been, really cool with the new singer so far. Have you felt any?
No, I don't really read all the stuff on the
No.
internet or anything,
You
so
don't?
yeah, I don't pay attention to that. But I've heard some good things that other guys have told me that they've read, so it's
Yeah.
nice.
So now there are a few people out there wondering. So who is this Kelly dude? So what's your background? Where did you come from?
I started off in a band called Beyond Twilight, where I replaced Yornland,
Right.
and that was my first album, and I've been doing more project type stuff, and I've never really gotten to be out on the road and everything with some of those projects, but I played with a lot of really cool people. I played with Rusty Cooley. He's a super shredder. He's like number 6 shredder in the world or something right now. Yeah, and in a band called Outworld. And then I did another band called Darkology, which is actually with Brian Harris, the original drummer of Firewind.
All right.
So the world, the metal world is so connected.
So you would say that you're more like a hired gun that does like projects?
I don't like to think of it that way because I get very involved in whatever I do. You know, I write a lot of stuff, a lot of melodies and all that, and I don't generally like to just come in and have somebody tell me what to do or whatever. I like to be involved in it. So, but so far it's basically like projects because they never really were able to get the label support to get on the road. It's more underground, proggy kind of technical stuff.
So how did you get on the Firewind radar? Was that because of the drummer there, or?
No, it was actually because of Century Media. They gave him, they gave Gus a list of when Apollo said he was going to quit. He contacted Century Media, and they gave him a list of people to look at, and he YouTubed everybody, and he thought he'd like to be the best. So he contacted me, and then we took it from there.
Did you get an email, or did he actually call you?
Yeah. He gave me an email, and I was like, oh gosh, gee, cool.
So did you know about Firewind's music before that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And I really like the songs. That's what I was really kind of looking for. Right. Something a little bit more accessible, but really with really good songwriting. Just solid songs, really memorable stuff, but still really good players, but just not so underground and technical and strange like I've been doing before. Just so underground that
But it's like the songs are kind of written for somebody else. Is there any material that you thought was difficult to sing, or that doesn't really fit you, or you just feel that?
No. I started off singing, and I was into the Beatles, and I was into. I have a really diverse musical background, so I can kind of be sort of a chameleon with my voice. I can change it up a lot, and I can sound a lot of different ways. So it hasn't been difficult at all for me.
What are your own vocal heroes?
I would say Ronnie James Dio is my very favorite. Yeah. Ronnie James Dio, and then back in the day, I still love Ozzy and all of that. So just like the tried and true, real true metal guys like Halford and people like that, and Bruce Dickinson, and those kind of guys.
Because you've been compared a lot to Halford, actually. What I've been seeing.
Yeah, I hear a lot about that. Yeah. But it was funny. I kind of got into Halford later because I was kind of like a Maiden guy. People grow up, they're like, I'm into Maiden and you're into Priest, and we're on the But I got into Halford later. But I really love Halford a lot. So it's nice to be compared.
So your voice, have you been taking lessons and stuff, or are you self-taught?
I'm mainly self-taught. I took some classical technique, which I really hated. I hated it. I thought it was just
scales and stuff.
It's just so boring. They kind of teach you to be some sort of robot. It's just a robotic sort of thing. I didn't like it. But I took from this lady called Debbie Vinehorn, and she taught a lot of people like Clint Black and a bunch of country people and stuff like that in Texas. And she taught me some basic stuff, and then I just, I kind of taught myself really.
So, this Firewind situation, there are like different stories going around. Some are saying that you were the new singer, like permanent. Some are saying that you're stepping in for the US tour. Do you know at this point what
we're taking it day by day. I mean, you know, but I mean, you know, Gus, you know, put out a little thing that said our new singer, so you never know. But I think we're just kind of taking it day by day.
Okay.
And but so far it's going really well, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think we're starting to really gel together. You know, it takes a few days to kind of get into it, but we all really like each other, and we're playing together and having a good time. So we'll see.
So there's nobody waiting for you when this tour is over. They go, hey Kelly, come on, let's go. We have another tour here. Or
No.
You're not in any other bands, like.
No other demands. I have like projects and stuff that I do, but for me right now, this is really the priority.
Okay. So the last question, because it's not going to be taking a long time, is so what are your plans as far as you know after this tour?
Well, I mean,
you're waiting for
if everything goes fine, you know, which it's going really well now, then there's a lot of other stuff going on with Firewind after this tour. So we got PPM Fest, I think, is the next thing. And then we have the walking cruise.
Yeah, you're doing the summer festivals in Europe also?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and and Sweden Rock and all that. So if everything goes well, then it's just continuing. You know, it's gonna be a lot of live stuff for now, and then later there'll be an album or something like that if everything works out. That's mainly we're trying to catch up on all the live thing, get this album out there, and get it to the people.
I think that they're missing you. Yes? The directions here. Piece of paper.
Hey Diana, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Let's say good.
Let's say good, okay.
Let's see.
Motion City with the O is
Ah.